Hola magicals! Welcome to your 3-3 portal and your new moon in Pisces reading. Okay guys, I'm trying to get these out earlier so we can be better prepared for what's coming, what we need to do, where we need to focus our energy, right? So just to quickly start off, new moon in Pisces, right? Setting the energy for the whole thing. There we go. New moon in Pisces, we all know Pisces are the dreamers. They have intensely deep levels of emotion. They literally manifest through dreamscapes and from daydreaming. It's a very kind of light and breezy energy to a certain extent, but by the same token, it can cause confusion and a lack of clarity if we don't remain grounded at the same time. Okay, so it says here, meditate and contemplate. This is going to very much be a new moon where we are spending some time beforehand, right? Which is why I'm giving you the heads up now, in meditation, in reflection, in introspection. We're going to be looking at where we need to go, where we want to be, and how do we need to get there. Okay. I have written down some notes that I think are vitally important for this. I'll go through those in a moment. But what I want to say to you is this is no longer a time for playing small, guys. This is our last new moon of the astrological year, right? So Pisces is the last, it's the 12th zodiac. Now we go again into Aries, which is the first zodiac, our new astrological year. Sorry, I just had to have a sip of water. Meaning that it is a clean slate, fresh start, ready to go, new beginnings, right? Specifically the Northern Hemisphere, you guys are also going into spring, so that also brings in a whole different energy around what we create. For those of us in the Southern Hemisphere going into autumn, we're going to be looking at that period of, I want to call it the in-between. I was trying to explain to someone the other day about like where I'm at in my space. And it's kind of like I'm no longer the caterpillar, but I'm not yet the butterfly. It's that kind of in-between space that I feel like at. And I kind of feel like this autumn for those of us in the Southern Hemisphere is going to very much be about processing the changes, keeping in tune with our intuition, making decisions with our intuition and from the heart, and then moving forward to follow our dreams, to get to where we need to be. Okay, guys, Pisces energy is hugely, hugely, hugely beneficial if you can stay grounded in it. It really is great manifestation energy. On top of which, right, we have the 3-3 portal at the moment. It activated on the 3rd of the 3rd, and it continues until the 10th, which is on Sunday, which is the day of the new moon. Okay, we have this portal at the moment energetically to create the dreams we want to create, the life we want, the realities we want. Okay, so important to be using this energy, which is why I'm getting this out now. Okay, one of the main themes around the 3-3 portal is releasing the fear of failure. All right, this is about setting ourselves free. It's about embracing the spirit of learning, working with our dreamscapes, our solitudes, our introspection, right? This is about connecting in with the realms that we cannot see, that can bring us information, can give us guidance, and where we can have epiphanies that are probably not maybe as easy to have in the 3D realms. Okay, those of you following my weekly energy updates, you will know I've said a lot about our dreamscapes lately, and now I understand why. Okay, it's all been culminating to this new moon in Pisces. Right, so let's look at this for a moment. Right, not only do we have this new moon on the 10th, right, the 25th we have the full moon coming up. I think it's in Libra, and we have, well, it will be in Libra because it's the lunar eclipse, right? Lunar eclipse season starts on the 25th of this month of March, and we have another one again in April, another eclipse in April. Eclipses bring quick, sudden changes, revolutionary stuff that really puts us onto the course for where we need to be. However, if we are not prepared for them or if we don't use the energy wisely, it can throw us off kilter and send us spinning. Okay, so please, guys, make sure that you are on board for this, that you're on track for this. I will make sure that the full moon eclipse reading goes out earlier so that we can play in the energies and see what's going on. Okay, I will advise of that as soon as I can. It's obviously a little bit too soon now, but we will get there. Right, okay. So We could be feeling, with Pisces being such an emotional sign, we could be feeling deep emotion at the moment. We have Black Moon Lilith and Asteroid Vesta, right? Both working in our favor at this point in different ways while we go through this 3-3 portal and new moon phase, right? They are urging us to push forward, to overcome the obstacles. Okay, so what I want to say to you here is Lilith is getting us to break free of any constraints that are holding us back, anything that we're worried about. Remember, I said to you the 3-3 portal is going to be about letting go of fear. You know, even if something doesn't work the first time, it doesn't mean that you don't try again. You adapt how you've done it, you adapt how you've processed it, and you try again, right? Not every try is going to be a success, but that doesn't mean you don't carry on trying. It doesn't mean that the end result won't be a success, right? So she's there to help us push through. Vesta is urging us to take the emotional journey that Pisces offers us. Go with it while staying grounded. I've had many discussions about how to ground yourself while staying grounded, because it will be this emotional path will lead you to your spiritual awakening at whatever level you are at. Okay, it doesn't matter where you're at in your space, it will take you to your spiritual awakening, right? At this time, please make sure that you are connecting into your heart chakra space as well as your intuition when making decisions. Remember, I spoke to you about this a little bit earlier. Okay, so what we're going to do with this, we're going to start off quickly using these surrender cards, right? I would love to tell you it's The Power of Surrender by Judith Orloff, right? So I have shuffled all the cards. I've set my intention to each deck. I just want to grab one card for us to see what, as a collective, do we need to, oh, there we go. This is going to, it makes perfect sense. Perfect sense. I'm moving those over there. Right. Surrender obsessive thinking. Okay. This month is about the feels, guys. This new moon is going to be about the feels. Work with your intuition. What is it telling you? What is your gut saying to you? Does this feel good? Doesn't it feel good? If it doesn't feel good, step away from it, right? When we are in these processes of moving forward and developing, Kelso is saying you have to remember that things need to be released. Okay, there's no room for the old that no longer serves when you are trying to embrace the new that you are wanting. So this is about get out of your head and into your heart space, guys. If you're not going to be in your heart space and in your intuition, you're going to find it a little difficult to navigate this energy over the next couple of weeks. Okay, right. So, I think we go into Aries season. What's it normally? The 19th, 20th or something like that? Oh, my cards are falling through the cracks. Okay, this deck is a little bit hard to shuffle. All right, Spirit, please give us an animal, a totem animal, to guide us through this. Okay, they've given us two, and I'm taking both of them because both of them are completely relevant. The first one, Whale Spirit. 6 and 5 is 11. 11 is a mastery number. It's a mastery of self. Trust the great mystery. Okay, so when we go into our spaces of intuition and we let go of the overthinking, we get to a space where we have faith that no matter what comes up, right, no matter what we are facing, it is meant to be and it is there for a purpose. Even the difficult stuff, right? That's for the cheap seats at the back. It's not just about all the fun and joy. It's particularly the difficult stuff. So when things get thrown at you and you're just like, oh, this is irritating. So for example, a couple of weeks ago when my phone broke, I got really frustrated, but the reality was the universe was like, you're leveling up, you need a better phone for your business, your phone is old, etc., etc. And I was like, as frustrating as it was at the time, what happened was it ended up being to my benefit, right? I'm in the process of getting a new phone and things are working out for the betterment of myself, right? In terms of stress and anxiety and broken utensils and not utensils, listen to me, appliances, but also because I will be able to do more with the new phone, which means I will be better efficient in my business. Okay, so trust that no matter what comes at you over this period, it is meant to be. Don't just dismiss it. Don't just react from a place of frustration. Spend some time contemplating, Whales dive deep, guys. They dive very, very deep. Okay, Pisces is also a water sign. Dive deep into it, right? Water, the sign of emotions. Dive deep into your emotions. What is that frustrated response triggering in you? Why are you being triggered, right? What do you need to look at around whatever stepped into your space? What is the lesson from it that you haven't learned that you are now being shown that you need to learn? Okay, so love that. Love, love, love the whale spirit. Oh man, look at this little lizard. He looks like a dragon. 8 and 9, 10, 11. I swear to God, we've just got another 11, 3 and 8. Sorry, I had to do some girl math there for a second. Lizard spirit, dream the world into being. I mean, you can't make this shit up, guys. It's Pisces season. I've just said to you, we manifest from our dream space, whether it's at night or during our daydreams, right? Please don't be daydreaming during your job and getting your ass fired so that you don't have money. I'm saying daydream like when you're on a calm, reflective space on a Sunday when you're lying on the grass because you're going to be grounding, remember? And you're playing that game of like, what do the clouds look like? That's the time you daydream, right? This is really and truly complete confirmation. And look, he looks like a little dragon. He's cute as hell, man. He really is cute, right? But this is about the magic of dreaming, the magic of breathing into life all that we could possibly want and have, right? This is the time for it. Guys, I'm telling you now, this new moon is going to be a big jump start to the year. It feels like we've carried a little bit of the old energy from last year, and I don't mean that in a negative way because it has been a good year. It's been a good start to the year. But what I mean energetically anyway, how we've processed that I think is different. But what I want to say to you is it's when we look at this kind of energy, we're looking at when I say it's the jump start too, it's that space that you know when you see performers about to do something, they're about to take the big dive off the board into the pool, or the gymnast is about to make this extreme kind of backflip, or someone is about to go on and sing a song in front of an audience. They always take that moment to stop and to breathe, right? This is very much, this new moon is that stopping, breathing, focusing, aligning, and then going for it afterwards. Okay. I always say that every moon cycle, every moon energy cycle is one that we release in because I believe that the lunar cycles bring us what we need all the time if we are paying attention and if we are cognizant of that. And what I want to say around that is that if you are not releasing or you are resisting the release of certain people, places, situations, programs, habits, stories, any of that energy, if you are really like not letting go of that, you are going to struggle to get to where you want to be with your manifestation. Okay, it's genuinely that clear. Okay, so just looking for some not quick, just looking for some cards for guidance, please. What is the general theme for us around this portal and the new moon, please? What is the theme for the collective? What do we need to be paying attention to, please? Okay, thank you. One more, please. All right, thank you. Okay, I was told to take the one that flipped over. I don't normally take flippers, but I was told that that one was necessary. Right, so the general energy, right? Again, can't make this up. Answering the call, the time is now. She's walking through the gates. Gates are about being the gates have two energies to them. They're either an opportunity to walk through into something new, or they are the boundary keeping you in a place of perceived safety and comfort zone, right? The energy now is saying, what did I say to you about that whole kind of energy around the new moon? It is now, not the new moon, sorry, the 3-3 portal. Release the fear and move forward. We've got Lilith helping us move forward. Vesta, take the emotional journey. This is going to be very much about you guys taking your intuition and running with it. What is it that you are required to move forward to? What is it that you are required to do, right? In order to get you to the next steps, in order for you to manifest where you're wanting to be and what you're wanting to do. Okay, really beautiful card. Next one, view from above. Get the big picture. Guys, this can only happen through meditation, right? If we stand in a space of obsessive thinking, if we're in the space of obsessive thinking, right, you cannot see the wood for the trees because there can be no perspective when you are running your programming, your habits, your behaviors, or your negative story patterns that you run in your head. Get out of your head and get into your feels, right? Make that your mantra for this month. I'm getting out of my head and I'm getting into my feels. Your gut intuition will never ever lead you wrong. Okay, that is your higher self way of communicating with you. It's almost like your intuition becomes a telephone to receive messages from your higher self, right? So, and what did I say? Answering the call, right? So start listening to that. Get out of the overthinking that's not going to serve you and start seeing the bigger picture. Just like I said, I had moments of frustration with the phone, and then I was like, okay, I get it. I need a new phone. It's time to level up. I've wanted to level up. There is a bigger picture at play here, right? And I love the way they do this with hot air balloons, because hot air balloons always speak to adventure. Okay, unless you're scared of heights, and which I'm sorry, but the general consensus around this is that this is about really now taking that journey. It's another journey card, right? Stepping out of that area of where you only okay, so like if you're on the balcony here or somewhere looking out, you can only go so far. Oh God, sorry, I nearly smacked you all in the face with that. But being in the basket, you're getting to travel around, you're getting to see the different perspectives and the view from above from different angles and different perspectives. Okay, so I kind of feel like if you action these two, the outcome cards here for the general energy, I love this card. Reaching your destination. Your light is shining brightly. Guys, all of this work that we do, all of the healing, all of the manifestation, all of the stuff that we're wanting to bring into our lives, right, is so that we get to shine our magic in full force, because people need our magic. We wouldn't have been blessed with our magic if we didn't need to share it, okay? And this card is about now going, okay, if you put these things into action, whatever you manifest, whatever you're working towards will come towards you. Clear as day. Absolutely clear as day. Right? I wanted to say something and it's kind of like the train left the station. I'm sure it'll come back to me. But this is very much about us being proactive, but being very clear on where we're wanting to go and taking the steps we need to get there. Okay, we can only, when we manifest for something, when we manifest our dreams, right, we have to still do the work in order for us to get what we want. And I think that's what people fail to understand. We have to be in alignment with what we want. Okay, and by doing the work, that can be something as simple as, I don't know, meditating every day because you're receiving downloads that you need in order to get the creativity or the creative inspiration to design the product that you want. It could be that you need to spend time out in nature because there will be some level of inspiration around that for you and something that you are trying to work. It all comes to tuning into how you need to proceed, is what I'm being told. How we need to proceed, because it's going to be different for everybody. But in order to trust our intuition, I'm telling you now, hands down, manifestation, all of that kind of things comes far easier when you are meditating, guys. Okay, right. So, Spirit, let's see. What can we ask? All right. How do we release what we need to release for this new moon, please? How does the collective? 3 cards for how we need to release, please. Okay. There's too many there. Can I take these top 2? Okay. Right. Okay, put these here. Let's start with this. Right. First card out. Big, powerful card. Emperor. We're heading into Emperor energy. Emperor is Aries. We're heading into the Aries energy in April, right? So the Emperor, what is the Emperor? The Emperor is organized. Okay, he plans, he's structured, but he also knows that no matter what happens, he is ready for anything and that he is deserving of everything that he has. He hardly looks like he's lacking anything. When I said to you with Whale Spirit, trust the great mystery, go with the flow, that kind of energy, the Emperor for me as a reader very often does actually reflect that kind of energy, especially in this kind of reading, because This is about going, he's in a very relaxed space, he's open to whatever comes at him, but should what comes at him need a level of defense, you can see he is ready for action. Okay, he's all dressed up, he's got his armor on, and he's ready for action. And I think what I'm trying to explain here is that we need to be in a space of calm but by the same token, when something untoward comes up or something we feel is stressful or triggering, we need to just be prepared to raise arms, check out ourselves, dive deep into our emotions, and find out what it is. Okay, but this is a powerful card. This is about standing in your power, getting clear on what you want, and then moving forward with that. Okay, the Emperor is very strong masculine energy, and masculine is the yang part of yin and yang. It is the action, it's the doing, where the feminine is the yin and the receiving. Right, Three of Pentacles comes up. Okay. Right, the Three of Pentacles talks about increasing skill sets. It talks about collaboration. It talks about teamwork. For some of you, that's going to mean getting closer to your spiritual teams, I'm hearing, working with your team, right, in meditation and things like that, to get clear on where you want to be. It could be that you are needing to, in terms of if you own your own business or a job, that collaboration with other people may get you further to where you want to be. All right, that could be important to you. However this comes at you, but I'm hearing very strongly increase your skill set. So for someone out there who is thinking about going back to study or to do another level of studying, or who is studying, this is confirmation that that is the right path for you, okay, that you need to actually increase that. And then we have the Knight of Wands coming in, fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It doesn't really matter what the energies are in terms of this. It's not really a love reading. But what I'm going to say is that this is about really taking action, right? He is free-spirited. He's creative. He comes in with passion and vibrance, and he goes for what he wants, okay? He sees there's a dragon in the distance here breathing fire. He's facing it. Okay, remember I said to you, 3-3 portal, release your fears. He's not turning away. His wand is at the ready. Okay, right? And I think that that's going to be a big thing about this whole new moon, is embracing our fears and moving forward irrespective of them. It generally has come up a lot. Is that about embracing our fears, moving forward, and getting us to a place of being content with where we're going, what we want, and understanding that we have to just make some kind of exception some of the time. Okay, this jumped out before I'd even asked the question, so I'll take it. Ace of Swords. Okay, that's generally a breakthrough and a triumph. Okay, okay, Spirit, please just talk to the collection about what actions do they need to take. What actions do they need to take, please, in order to increase their manifestations? Please, one more card, please. What actions do they need to take? Keep hearing one more, but there we go. Okay, jumped. There we go. Right, okay. So, here we go. Ace of Swords, recognizing that some things come to you as opportunities and they may not seem to be what they are. This for me is very much an energy of that at the moment. Be open to receiving opportunities that you would not normally recognize as an opportunity. Don't turn away offers or opportunities because they are not presented in the packaging that you expect them to be, and I'm being told. Okay? This is very much about mental clarity. It's about new ideas. And what I want to say to you here is, right, and inspiration. I've spoken a bit about inspiration and getting creative in that. This is saying to you, get your clarity. So yes, I've said to you, this can be a confusing time, but I've also said if you maintain your grounding, you will be okay. Very important this, that you maintain your grounding and getting clarity. It's followed by the King of Pentacles, right? This dude is rock solid. Okay, this is about like long-term stability. It's about using your resources wisely. He has everything he needs, but he doesn't squander what he has, right? I don't care what the resource is. any resource you don't squander. So if that is your time, if that is your energy, if it's your skill set, are you evaluating your worth? Are you charging the correct amount? Are you making sure that you are showing up in your business the way you need to if you run a business, or in your life the way you need to? Whatever this part of your life talks to you, this reading talks to in your life, are you showing up and understanding your worth? And are you at this point, right, honoring your worth? Understanding, guys, again, just a gentle, friendly reminder, putting it in the corner, we're in an 8-year. Sorry, 8 years. Sorry, I just need a sip of water. 8 years are all about knowing your worth and actioning around that. Okay. Also about abundance and manifestation. So we've got this energy of the 3-3 portal. We're in an 8-year, right? And on top of all of that, we've got the new moon allowing us to plant seeds to harvest, right? So really, really, really fruitful energy at this point. Okay, we need to let go of the internal conflicts, the stories we tell ourselves that we are not able to do this, that we are not able to how can we possibly be doing this? I'm going to work towards the feeling of imposter syndrome around this card. But I'm also hearing that avoid conflict at all costs at this point in time because of the energy of confusion and there may be miscommunications and things like that. But also remember, we are going to come up by the 10th, a couple of days after the energy of the new moon. So the energy of the last bit of the energy of the new moon will overlap into the beginning of the, yes, wait for it, don't shoot the messenger, the pre-shadow of the Mercury retrograde coming up on the 1st of April. I know it sucks, nothing I can do about it, but that's what we have. So this is also going to be about avoiding any kind of conflict in your space, just taking a step back. If you're feeling yourself triggered and stressed, go and do a meditation, go and sit down, do whatever it takes to not be involved in conflict, okay? But especially your internal conflict, it will not serve you through this period, right? Okay, so we're going to get a final outcome, right? So if we're all good children and we all do what we need to do, oh, come on. One more, okay? That was too many, just one more, please. Okay, I was told to take the top one. Right, okay, so there we go. I mean, you can't actually ask, genuinely, you can't ask for a better outcome. I mean, for the heavens above, right? Okay. The Sun, the Queen of Cups, and the Star. The Star talks about wishes fulfilled. The Queen of Cups is a woman who lives an emotionally fulfilling life in every possible way. She epitomizes unconditional love and nurturing. She also receives nurturing because she, in essence, is the divine feminine energy, an aspect of the divine feminine energy. So she is open to receiving what she wants, right? You can see she's holding a big conch shell and there's water in it. It's overflowing from the conch shell. She is more than willing to receive, right? Because as much as we need to plan and strategize and carry the energy of the divine masculine to activate stuff, if we're not open to receiving it, we're just going to block ourselves on every level, right? Then we've got the Sun, the happiest, most joyful card in the entire deck, right? This is success, joyful outcomes, material wealth, everything that you could possibly imagine coming to fruition, right? So I go back to reaching your destiny and dreaming your dreams into reality, guys. Okay, that is such a beautiful outcome for these for this reading. Oh, wrong way around. Sorry, just put those back the right way. This is very much a time to make wishes come true. I say that to you a lot, and everyone goes, yeah. I promise you, use this energy wisely. Okay, there is a lot you can create if you get out of your head. Get out of your head, right? None of this nonsense of imposter syndrome, if I can't do it, how would I possibly be able to manage that, right? We're trusting that the universe, by us leaning into our intuition, by following our hearts, by doing our meditation, we trust that we will receive the guidance that we need to get to this end result. Okay, guys, What a beautiful reading. I really loved it. I actually really loved it because I mean, I obviously use these readings for myself as well. So I'm sending you so, so much love. Guys, please just remember, like, share, subscribe. Okay. It's a balance of energy for the energy I put in, but also it gets the algorithms going and we can get more people getting some advice and some help, hopefully. Okay. Mwah. Sending you big loves and I look forward to connecting with you soon, soon. Big loves, guys. Have a beautiful new moon.